Sure that room behind me was clear. Well, I mean, it's hard to not do melee with wizards when... I mean, I guess I could have, like, stapled the door shut, but, like, it's hard to not do melee with wizards when there's respawning enemies behind you, right? Which is, once again, goes back to my biggest issue with this game is the respawning enemies. Hands down. Like, it will never not annoy me. There's never going to be a point where I will not be annoyed by the respawning enemies in this game. Because, like, my brain is not programmed to deal with respawning enemies in roguelikes. Maybe call him Get a Better Joke, Tiger. Can I call you Tiger? Tygo. You know what? I'm not going to let you guys name these because you guys are terrible at picking names today. I'm not upgrading things in Cookie Clicker. You're upgrading things in Cookie Clicker. Sheesh. Why are you accusing me of such crimes? I'm gonna go back to my Bannermans. And let's take All Weather again, because All Weather's nice. And I quite like Defiant. Let's just go with this spread again. You're a bit late, Dagoon Core. A bit late. To battle! To adventure! Actually, hold on a second. And how hard is this one, supposedly? A Monument of Unholy Riddles. Killing Stone's nemesis. Also, Stone, let's make a deal. Because if you complain about the voicing, I'm just going to sit here and complain about the voicing. I want to be nicer to the person who made this game, because I do actually really like this game. Let's just make a deal to stop complaining about the crappy voice lines and just say it is what it is. Alright, otherwise, it's just going to make enjoying this game more difficult for me. Get out of here. And don't respawn behind me. I think that may be an armor upgrade for me. Might be. Yes, it is. No, it isn't. Why do I always read these backwards? Oddly fitting, but I don't like them. Oddly fitting, but also more annoying than they're worth, I think, personally. There we go. Ooh. I was about to say, I hope I level up before I move to the second floor, and I did. There's still some stuff over there on the right, but I don't really want to deal with the respawning enemies, so. Bannermans. Hey, Freeways. How we do? Let's just wait here because he can't cross the impassable barrel. Was the green gauge? No, the green, that's XP. The HP is the red, like the burgundy bar. I think that's the color that is. And then beneath that's my like the abilities bar. Ow. Da-da-da-dum. If so, I would be very low on HP, and shit would be concerning. I'm doing all right. I just kind of had an itch to play something different, so that's what I'm doing today. Playing something a little different. And also, we're kind of like between patron monthly picks for a bit. Although it's, as of last time I checked, it looks like Starcrawlers is going to win, which means we're going to get some science fiction first-person dungeon crawling, if you know what I'm saying. Ooh. Can I even use that? Yes, I can. Plated field strong, excellent. Which is just better armor and dodge. I have 2 of these now. You spawn behind me. Guard shield isn't super useful because I'm dual wielding. There's a secret around here somewhere. I don't actually know if I want to find. Let's just wait for our stuff to recharge. Also, for whatever it's worth, Stone, we'll get out of the area with these guys pretty quick. Ooh, hey, it's Terra Boots. They're Terra Boot. It's the same skirt that I'm already wearing. Orange tangy slammer. Gotta love that orange tangy slammer. It's better than 0 tickets. Looks like we gotta head south. Actually, we could just go this way. One thing I do really like about this game is, as far as I'm concerned, it's extremely easy to watch. Especially like in comparison to other dungeon crawlers of the type, you know what I mean? Just because of how big and bold and bright and colorful and obvious everything is. It's like Dungeons for Dummies, you know? It's just, it's never going to be a difficult game to look at visually. Well, unfortunately, Battle Branch is still better than those polearms, but... Did I just kill the guy behind him, too? I think I did. I didn't even see the dude behind him. I just saw, like, the damage notifier. Iron Beat Stick. Is that something I can use? I don't think so. I mean, I don't even see it on here. Iron Beat Stick with question marks. Why can't I see it on here? Oh, because I wasn't scrolled all the way up. There it is. Oh, it's a 2-handed hammer. Sag. I could use it, but then I couldn't use some of my abilities. That one is something else graphically. I don't want to just sit here and talk shit about Cogmind because I genuinely think that game is incredible. It's smoking green. Is it cursed? No, it's just a different type of. If it's, I think the name goes red if it's cursed. Smoking green means that it has like some sort of poison essence on it, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I don't know. It's unidentified. It could be cursed, but it's probably not. Curses can be good, depending on the curse. I don't know. Like the thing that I keep saying about Cogmind is it's made by somebody who uses a Mac. The air is tense with a powerful evil. It's made by somebody who uses a Mac with an 8K monitor who has incredibly good eyesight. And when they were designing the game, they didn't really put much thought into the fact that people might use it who have crappy eyesight, right? So, like, I don't know, like, I'm so mixed on how I feel about that game because it's genuinely wonderful. Like, the act of actually playing Cogmind is fantastic. But Cogmind doesn't want me to play or enjoy playing Ooh, sparkly boots. Terror boots with some sort of upgrade on them, so I'll take them. There's a dude following me. Oh, I thought you'd come around the corner, but I guess not. Ow. The Legend of Applesauce Machinchis. I wonder if we will run into our previous character. If I go clear that dungeon that we died in the last time, we probably will. I'll get a proof of strength and some other things. Decorative cursed shoulders. What? Medium armor, which we can't use. Huh. Don't believe I've ever seen cursed shoulders before. Oh, cured, not cursed. That's not what that word was. Fucking monsters keep spawning. Ooh, a door spike. Door spikes are how you lock doors if you need to stop something from following you. Get cursed shoulders. I mean, throwing out your shoulder is one hell of a way to get a cursed shoulder, that's for sure. Man, I want to use that beat stick, but... Battle branch, man. Just resting. It's a Bombermans! Bombermans is dead now. Da-da-da-dum. This game kind of makes me feel like Asterix and Obelix for some reason. Oh, you dropped the proof of strength. Upgraded enemy. Ouch. Bonk. I also picked up some sort of polearm, which I'll have to check. I really like that death sound. Out of all the voice lines that these dudes have, I really like the death sound. It's just so good. Cloak I can't use. A braided poncho. I'll take a poncho. Thank you. Classy. And I picked up another one of those not so great pole arms, I think. All right. You know, I feel like this is something that I would want from any new game. Like, it's not something I would want in this game necessarily. But if somebody is making a roguelike, this is a feature you should consider. It's when you tab out of the game, if it has mouse support specifically, when you tab back in, your first click should do nothing. Because the reason I dove in front of all those dudes there was because I tabbed out and then tabbed back in. And I had to click the screen to tab back in, and it just jumped me over there with the mouse support, which is actually, like, you know, it's nice to be able to, you know, click around and move stuff in a roguelike, but man, this shit's dangerous. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think this game needs to have this, because, like, this game's, you know, been around for a bit already. But, man, it would be really nice to not have to worry about, like, accidentally killing myself every time I decide to tab out to, you know, play cookie clicker. I'm sure that is relatable, right, chat? I got 6 of those fucking things. This might be the boss floor, too. Why not? See, here's the thing, right? It looks like I've played, like, 50 hours of Cookie Clicker in the last 2 days. In reality, I've only put, like, maybe an hour or 2 in. Because I'm not actually looking at it most of the time. It's just perpetually running. Just don't stare at it all the time. It's like, you can absolutely play Cookie Clicker and just enjoy playing Cookie Clicker without worrying too much. Okay, so I do have these liquid bandages, which I don't... Yes, I can put those there. Okay, so let's put them in... well, actually, no, I don't need to do that with those, but I do need to do that with the bandage. And there's a mysterious ring. It's clearly magical, but of what kind? And accidentally headshot an ally. I mean, with a real-time game, I think it's a completely different beast, like, because then you have to worry about doing, like, you have to worry about balancing the game around that, and I don't know if it would even work with a multiplayer game, but I don't know. I mean, maybe it would. Maybe I'm overthinking it, but... Oh, hey, it bounced me out and then back into the bomb AoE. I was like, oh, hey, they're helping. Oh, no, they're definitely not. Also, I'm leveling up, so I should probably grab my level up ability. All right, so I moved out of the way of that bomb. Now I have this handy-dandy little AoE, which I can just kill them all with, I think. Then there's you, the riot girl, who's now dead. You too. Let's buff myself. Actually, let's move you up one to number 4. Kill the bees. And end you. That's kind of a lot of money, I'll say. Also, pretty convenient time to level up, I say. Can you stare at it all the time? Get some self-control, man. I mean, I don't know what you mean about who you're... I don't know who you're accusing of staring at a clicker all the time. I'm so ready to never fight these enemies again. Because they're wrestlers. They just pick you up and throw you around. Although, this is just a me thing, but one of my favorite, like, accessibility options in this game is you can turn off the screen shake. Because this is actually maybe the first and only roguelike that I've ever gotten some mild motion sickness while playing. Because of the screen shake, and then I figured out you could turn it off. I was very happy. Use my liquid band-aid. I do like that they're bombing each other, though. That's actually quite nice. Ooh, that's a debuff. That's not fun. Need 7 stamina to be able to shoot out a beam. Hurts himself with the bomb. Seems wise. I mean, I guess they are just Bombermans. They're not too worried about self-preservation. All right. It's just you. It's kind of a pain in the dick fight. Got it done, though. And that's what we needed and wanted. Another level! Song of Tide Turned. Your Man-at-Arms banner now weakens the attacks of foes under its shadow and allows you to counterattack when you block or parry. So when I have this banner down, I now get more effects on it, which I really like. And there's a fancy wizard thingy, which I can't use. Let's actually just throw this down. Just because I just upgraded, might as well use it. Kill you. Finish you off. Also, I have to say thank you very much to everybody tuning in. Twitch has been a little bit weird with the numbers lately. Due to some either bugs or unexplained changes that Twitch has made, which we are currently assuming is a bug. It's made the whole concurrent view counts thing super weird on Twitch as of late. So just thank you very much, everybody, for tuning into these streams because it's especially helpful currently. Iron toe kicks. Ooh, what that? Of course, I got flippy floppies. Oh, it's medium armor. Okay. That's actually, like, way better than my current armor, which is unfortunate that I can't use it. Sheesh. Find that kind of a little bit ironic that I find significantly better armor and I can't use it. That's because FG hosted me, but yes, it is a wee bit better today. But it's also Saturday, you know. But trust me, it's exactly the same. You were unable to watch subscribed streams all day yesterday. What? That's fucked up. Excuse me? Quite like that ability. All right. So far, so good. You're a bomber, so they're just going to keep throwing bombs. Got you dead, and there's that proof of strength. All right, well, well, that's cool. You know what this probably means? It probably means Twitch is doing some sort of upgrade that they haven't told us about yet. Usually when Twitch gets super fucked for a bit and Twitch doesn't say anything, it's because they're adding a new feature. Or doing some sort of redesign. I wonder if it's something like that. Mirrored sucked him. Huh, well, it's a shield that I can't use. Ooh. Well, I picked up the exact same armor that I already have. You bet it was a bug with the ad system? Oh man, yeah, probably. Probably. You know, this always makes me go back to the, what if, like, I could just turn off ads? Like, wouldn't that be amazing? Wouldn't that be just a wonderful world to live in? If I, as a, like, small business owner, could opt to make less money for less pain to you guys? Lucky Eyes. It's very weak, but it's a legendary critter. Has some sort of unknown perk on it, so I'll wear it. I love how I have 8 of these, but I haven't gotten a better one yet. But yeah, no, I'd say that's probably a pretty fair bet. No depletion. It's probably a pretty fair bet. Now, if they could just make auto hosts work properly, that would be really cool. Oh, there's enemy. All the way down there. That is officially the most redundant door I have ever seen in a roguelike. Mark that down, folks. That is the dumbest door I've ever seen. And I've seen some pretty dumb doors in roguelikes. But that there takes the key. Like that's the winner. Ow. I don't need your damn debuffs. I think this might be the boss room. Oh boy. Fortunately, I take 50% less fire damage. That's where they stored the broom. Yeah, that's the broom closet. Every roguelike has a lot of broom closets. We found them in literally every roguelike I've ever played. Is random broom closets. But yeah, no, I mean, if one thing I will say about the hosting thing on Twitch before I shut up and just play the video game is what it does mean is it means streamers who depend heavily on sponsorship money are going to have potentially a difficult time if it doesn't get fixed soon, because that's a lot of money that people are suddenly not making. But my bigger concern with it isn't that. It's going to be, well, in the future, we're going to, like, maybe people will be more demanding on numbers. Does Jupiter Hell? Oh, yeah. There's the occasional... Well, there's a certain level generator at the second half of Callisto that likes to generate really long hallways, and there's often, like, a little hallway that kind of leads to nowhere. So, yeah, there's often, like... Or in Europa, there's like those little square rooms, or same with IO, that can all just kind of be sort of like a broom closet. There's no mercy for you, Dungeonmans. I'm afraid you've met your match. The only mercy I need is to reprieve you from your pitiful wailings during the ass-kicking you're about to receive. You can't make up dialogue like this, folks. They don't make it very often. All right, let's give me all my buffs. Knock you back and see what we can do. I get a free hit whenever he parries me, so that's pretty good. Ouch. And there we go. That wasn't too bad. Your first true victory over the forces of evil. Congratulations are in order. But don't get too distracted by the shiny loots. There are still monsters nearby. Are there still monsters nearby? Don't let your guard down. Yeah, we're good. I think we could. Bonk. Well, there is actually kind of a... Why is there so many dudes back here? What? You guys were very bad at helping your boss out, you know that? Alright. Yeah, but I think Epion fixed that. Because that was in one of the... Well, I guess maybe you would still run into those rooms in... Because it was like... it was like beyond level 1, I think, which is no longer in the game. Unless you play a haste run. But beyond level 1 had a room that could spawn that was just like a door with a wall behind it. I mean, you could use them for like stealth runs and stuff, but like they were pretty useless. But I think that's part of the fun of a roguelike, right? Like find me a roguelike that kind of doesn't do that. Let me see what you has for sales. No pole arms. Blast. I'm just selling all my stuff right now, don't mind me. Just so I can go buy some better gear, Not everything, just the stuff that I know for a fact I can't use and shouldn't, and I'm not gonna bother breaking down. All right. All right, now we got a bunch of money. Let's go find someone who sells pole arms. Well, those are all stabs. I mean, you gotta hold down the sell button sometimes, You sell books. Ooh. Delicious. Books are expensive. Holy fuck. Back to the overworld. To the other town. Speaking of, I should probably... Actually, you know what? Before I do this, let's go back to the overworld. Exceptional meals are always expensive. I actually don't have the book eating perk this run. My bags are overflowing with mysterious gear and bubbling potions. Can you identify them for me? That's this game's identify mechanic. Okay, so that's why I had so much health. This ring gives me 25 total base health and 10% minus dodge and minus 5% parry, but a lot of health. I'm gonna actually remove that ring. Although that, actually, you know what? I'm gonna keep the Ring of Robustness. Ring of Sharpshooting, 10% range damage, minus 10% melee damage, ignore 10% of incoming range damage, and take 10% more melee damage. Oh, damn. That's a lot of 10%. Plus 1 science, fire resist. There we go. I kind of like that sharpshooting ring. Let's throw in those healing potions. Battle champion potions. Remove poison potions. Stamina potions. Here's some trash gear. Here's meltdown. Okay, do all of that. What do I still have? Almost nothing. Excellent. Onward to the next dungeon, shall we? Let's go to a convenient scroll-walled warren, I say. Something chill. I was definitely not clicking things in Cookie Clicker. You were clicking things in Cookie Clicker, chat. Okay, so I have like 3 casts of that. I mostly just want to kill the boss of this area. I don't actually want to do much here. I just want the proof of strength. Although, ironically, if I get there with no stamina, you could probably kill me. So up in the top, you can actually see the difficulty of an area. This area is adventurous, meaning it's about for our level. Mundane means it's too easy for us. And if the entirety of a dungeon is mundane, then we can just beat it by walking in, by stepping on it on the overworld, instead of actually, like, playing it. We're still over-leveling this, but... If you get there without stam, then you get a proof of weakness. I'm not... Well, I mean, I guess death is a proof of weakness, if that's what you're suggesting. Scroll of Pin to Win, which is a really good scroll to have. Curious about how much damage this guy actually is going to do to me if I just melee him. Not much. Yeah, I mean, does enough. That's 2. A page pinned in valor. Added to the heroic annals of the Dungeonmans. Now to the treasure. Sparkling armor, a mighty weapon, or enough trash to make your student loan payment. Probably not. But have you seen the cost of those textbooks? Let's just rest until we're healed. What were you cooking thing in Clicky Clicker? No, I wasn't cooking thing in Clicky Clicker. I definitely was clicking things in Cookie Clicker, though. I brought some relics. All right, proof of strength. And that's all that we got. And can you identify some of my sturf, and then we can maybe run away. All right, so now that we've done all that, let's actually go back. Let's go back to a town and get us a better pole arm. Let's get us a better pole arm. What do you has for sales? That's a bit of an upgrade. 3d6 plus 1 instead of 1d4 plus 2. Can I afford it, though? Yes, I can. Would you look at that? That's an upgrade. Geldy Malrud. Hell yeah. Sorry, Battle Branch plus 2, but I think it's time for Battle Branch plus 2 to get retired. You prefer Scrolls of Bees? Scrolls of Bees is a really good scroll. Scroll, you mean scroll of bees, please. In fact, I'm actually going to put that on a hotkey if I can. Can I? There we go. Scroll of bees, please. It summons bees, please. That sounds like fun, though, Bastet. Although Bastet's missing a hat. Remember, chat, gift subs are 20% off. Actually, hold up. Is there any... Yeah, I have, like, no money left. Let's go, kill this. This is a Battle of Fairwood Road. Battles will just spawn on the map. It's just a bunch of highwaymen on the road. And since we're here, time to cast a... Oh, man, I need to get, like, one tile further up. Scroll of bees, please. That's bees, please. Thanks, animal. Ooh, 350. That's a nice number. You know, I'm gonna just say that the wind sound effect that we have is a really good sound effect for this game. Just fits. Let's drop our banner down. Just back up from those guys. Ow. That's a lot of bleeding. She had animal. She. Thanks, Bastet, for sticking around and watching the stream so you can get gifted the subs. One could say it's the bee's knees. Speaking of bee's knees, a Steel Shine chest guard. Look at that upgrade. Plus 23 armor and plus 5 dodge. I don't mind if I fucking do. Thank you. Watch me die. I'm just gonna walk away, screw this shit. Bye, guys. All right. This dungeon is trivial for a Dungeonmans of your level. Here would be an exercise in grindy boredom. Let's just skip ahead to where you crush all the monsters and scoop up the loots. Yeah, okay? And that's how this game skips grinds. It figures out when you're too high level for an area, and then it's like, well, here, have stuff. Jacob or Cyrus was not a very powerful Dungeonmans from earlier today, some of you might remember. But even if the most junior graduate from the academy has a fierce of will stronger than the average man's, some small essence of Jacob Osiris lingers here. As you approach, it swirls around you, bestowing you what power it can. Some sort of secret here. Let's do that to this one, too. There's our other death from today. Flagstan was not a very powerful Dungeonmans, but even the most junior graduate from the academy has a fierce force of will far stronger than the average man's. Some small essence of Flagstan still lingers here, and as you approach it swirls around you, bestowing what power it can. I got a mysterious ring of something or another. Should go get this stuff identified. No, but she was a man's. A woman's, to be specific. It's just the way this game does. The way this game does, if that makes any sense. Everything is a man's. The chickens are chicken man's. Like, everything is a man's. A piano is probably a piano man's. I just kind of, with the way this game does its verbiage, I just kind of accept that it's its own weird, like, almost Monty Python-esque world where nothing really kind of makes sense to our English-speaking minds. What's that ring do? Battler's Bringle. A Battler's Bangle. Okay, well, it looks like it's the one I've already got. It's just like the Ring of Robustness. Melt it all down. I'm gonna buy... Let's buy Blazing. So I just purchased an upgrade hammer. Which adds Blazing +2 to my spear. Which now does 2d4 fire damage on top of the +3d6 +3. Also, this is Hobo with a really big steak. That looks like a weapon from Dungeonmans. Like, chat, can we confirm or deny that this could be an equipable weapon in this video game that we are currently playing? Because genuine, like this, like that looks like an equipable weapon in this video game. Whoops, wrong button. That's the right button. It's a bit raw to be yummy, but... The mighty club of 1,000 bisons? Yeah, it's kind of like that. All right, where are we headed now? Let's head somewhere that is no longer trivial. Can I even go up this way? Not really. Me too, but I don't think that that's correctly prepared to be eaten blue. In order to eat something that's blue safely, kind of, you know, needs to be correctly prepared. That just looks raw to me. Doesn't look blue. But what do I know? Found another scroll of bees, please. B-Lug's special favorite. Boom. Let's walk away from this a little bit. Getting some stamina back up. Ow. Got him. Easy enough. A page pinned in valor. Once again. Doing. That's another one. Clearing dungeons like nobody's beeswax. I don't think I've ever actually done any of these dungeons. Always just auto-cleared them. So now we're more or less out of the early game, or we're out of the starting zone. You know that kind of point with the roguelike where you're like, all right, we're out of the kids zone. It's time to play the real game, because that's what we've hit. Oh, wow. That burning damage. Pretty effective, actually. One more broken and utterly crushed testament to the iron will of the Dungeonmans. Hopefully the report of this grand victory will survive peer review at the Journal of the Dungeonmans of Science. All right. Top rag. Is it a hat? 5% reduced mana cost for... I don't have any mana, so... I could wear it for funsies, but it doesn't really do much for me. Better Terra boots. Sure. Some mysterious artifacts from history. Now we're out of the ball pit, Batman, but we're still stuck in this weird custard. I'm trying to remember like random ass Batman quotes from the old Batman's TV show, and I can't do it. Also, this game breaks my brain after I play it for a bit. I always start referring to things as mans after playing this game for a bit. I don't know if anybody else does that, but things just become mans. All right, so now we're into adventurous. That's dangerous. We'll walk away from that for a bit. Do you... Hey, Taylor. How's Saturday? Saturday's all right. Chad, how's Saturday? What are you doing? Hello, applesauce machine cheese. I'm Taylor Mayer. What can I do for you? Nothing. Nice to meet you. How's the town's... how is this town's prosperity? Right now, prosperity's at 0 out of a maximum of 3. Yeah, make stuff cheaper. So if I destroy the bandit camps, make stuff at this town cheaper, basically. I'd like to sell some of these items. There we go. Now I have money. What do you have for sale? Nothing that I really need. What hobbies? Gritty. Also, Fleabite Ridge seems like a nice place. I just realized the name of this town. Nothing I can use. Okay, that's fine. Let's just clear that. This is certainly stockpiling my potions and scrolls. And here we go. On to the next actual dungeon. Yeah, I understand that. As somebody who's made video games as hobby, I sometimes feel the lack of desire to play video games, even though it is quite literally my hobby. Splat. Banded wrist guard, eh? Oh, waist guard, not wrist guard. That is significantly better. All right, well, upgraded pants. Boing. But what kind of animation do you do? 3D, 2D, hand-drawn? Things get real hard when you don't enjoy it. Yeah, I mean, I saw my aunt yesterday, right? And, like, she does art, and she has art that she's showing in an art gallery right now. And, like, my entire brain is like, I see that, and I'm like, all right, well, if you ever need help, like, setting stuff up to, like, you know, make it into a business. And she's like, I'll keep my day job. I have a lot of respect for people who can have that kind of self-control for things, because if I have a hobby, my first instinct is to figure out how to make money with that hobby, right? Like, almost immediately. Like, it's like, all right, how do, like, even my current hobby, which is, like, hi-fi audio, right? I stream it. It's part of the show. So even to a degree, like, even for me, listening to records is kind of not as much of a hobby anymore. Even though, you know, I still get a lot of enjoyment out of it. And try not to monetize it. I think the problem is the way, like, our society works is if you're not monetizing it, you're failing. This guy's powered up. Howmans? It's pretty manly. Yeet. We are Bannermans. I'm not entirely sure what level I am currently. We are level 4 Lady Bannermans. Applesauce machine cheese. And, you know, I would say we're doing pretty good. Yeah. We're doing all right. Although, unfortunately, we cannot eat books. I didn't bring that perk with us. I am convinced, by the way, Hobo, that picture of that steak that you posted a little bit ago, that should be an equipable weapon in this video game. At least your armor unbreaks pretty quickly. Yeah, but I don't think you're in a position where you have to monetize everything, Bastet. When you're put into a position where everything requires money in order to function, pretty quickly you end up not being able to not do that. There's too many negatives in that sentence, but I think it made some sense. And have an incident on your hands? I mean, more like an incident on your meat. Ooh. Stuff. Leather Rebel. It's a book. Gives me XP. Got 2 fancy rings. I want to know what they do. I also got battle chaps, which kind of suck. Just gonna leave them in there. I almost sneezed when I went to speak after I got that level up. I have one unspent point. Terrible basics grants dead pulse use, grants dead pulse freezing power. Oh, I see. That's what I need to grab. Remove the healing potion from this. Just put that back. Open up my inventory. Okay, I think I just used it. Well, that's fine. Wasn't what I was trying to do, but... There we go. So how about them qualies? I watched the highlights. Just part of the reason. I tried to wake up to watch qualies and then fell asleep. I don't know. I'm not too surprised. Looks like pretty normal qualies. IMO. Also, I have a meeting tomorrow morning, so I won't be able to watch as much as I would like. Bronze clogs. Wooden shoes. Well, metal shoes, I suppose. Fight gauntlets. I'll wear the fight gauntlets. Well, these are better than my Terry boots. I'll wear those. Now, is that... Yeah, it's just worse, because I've upgraded mine. I mean, I'll be able to watch, but I'll be in a meeting, right? But I'll be able to watch the first half, so... Assuming there's no delays. It's just kind of the way it works, you know, because, like, we swap time zones for meetings, so we'll do them in morning, my time, and then... evening European time, vice versa. And we flip them. So like I can't account for every race, unfortunately. Proof of strength, mysterious egg, which I think is the things that we turn into the battle chickens. Because this game has combat chickens. Yeah, the mysterious egg. Return to the Academy headmaster and he'll know what to do with it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that those I can turn into familiar chicken friends. I think I will stick with what I currently have. And a dome warmer, which just gives me 4% health. Sure. But, Hobo, what do you think of the qualies? So you asked me what I think of the qualies, and then you didn't give me your response. That's not a fair conversation. It's a pole arm, but my current one is still better. Mine's 3d6 plus 3, whereas that one is just 3d6. Some more artifacts. I really like this burn damage. Right. The displacement spells are very disorienting. I really, really, really like that burn damage. Ooh. Oh. It's a spell power cane. Sad. Bandit Spark Tosser. Well, he's not immune to burn damage. So shoutouts, I guess. For a pyromancy, you'd think that like they'd try to be immune to their own fire. Thick boy. Chat, I'm sad. Hobo asked me what I thought of qualies for F1 and then didn't tell me what he thinks of qualies. My armor's broken. It's okay, it'll fix itself. Just gotta walk it off. He's left me hanging, like, for 5 minutes. Like, maybe he's just typing up a paragraph, but... Found another top rag. Fortunately, these are pretty easy to deal with. Kinda. Ooh. Now this is the kind of treasure room I like to find. It's just a bunch of money. No big scary monsters that want to kill me. I mean, he probably just went AFK. In reality, be like... Ow. It's good to be wall slammed. Shoulder ponchos. There we go. That's a strong as fuck hammer. Or axe, rather. Doesn't matter, though. I can't use this ability if I'm light spear, if I don't have a pole arm equipped. So I can't equip any weapon, but my main damage source just goes away. It's probably too absorbed by Cookie Clicker. Probably sat down, asked the question, stood up, and walked away. Is probably what he did. Ow. A guide to mastering dungeons. Sounds very useful. Yeah, the only real difference with the Book Eater is if you read books and you don't have Book Eater, you get XP. If you have Book Burner, you get HP. They're just healing items instead of leveling items. Ow, I really hate these things. Let's just wait. I have so much more money now, it's ridiculous. This is a game where you power up almost as fast as you do in Cookie Clicker. Like, the numbers get really big really fucking quickly. That almost looked like a... Oh, that's the boss. Zardoz! Oi, you ready for a spot of violence? No, but I would like to just jump through this door and lock it right quick so that I can heal. All right. I'm just walking away from you so I can get some HP back. And also energy. All right, so now that that's down, drop down this and this. Then just hit you twice. A page penned in valor, sent to the heroic annals of the Dungeonmans. Probably not, but have you seen the cost of the joke that they've used a couple of times already in this run? Thanks, B-Lug. You know what's up. Jack, can I get a round of beers for another floor cleared? Oi! Asinine little shit. Look at me just like popping out of the overworld, just bleeding. I mean, Hobo's probably absorbed with, you know, making food more so than Cookie Clicker. Professor Audemars has joined the Academy facility. Find him to the right of the Battle Master and learn about the magic eggs and battle poultry. Oh, it is an interesting game, Dawnborn. It is. Be over here. Okay.
Says I have 6 days left. Bad sub timer there, Twitch.
Well, regardless of how many days you have left, Adra, thank you very much for the 45 months. Cheers and thanks. Jack, can I get a couple more beers for Adra resubbing? There we go. That's what I wanted to do. All right. Where these? Did he say to the right? Professor Hatch, that's who I'm looking for. Okay. Greetings and salutations to you, Dungeonmans. My name is Professor Hatch, and I am the Ovomancer? Is that what that says? Ovomancer, okay. Would you like me to explain finer details of Ovomancy to you? Yes, please do that. Ovomancy is an egg magic. What we do here is raise battle poultry and spirited feathery comrades that fight at your side in battle, and they grow alongside you if you feed them delicious monster steaks that show up when they're around. You can guide them down paths of toughness or swiftness and decide if they fight in melee or range. The delicious monster steaks have additional benefit. As your pet eats them, they learn special abilities of the monsters that the steaks were sourced from. They also gain innate abilities as they move closer to the maximum toughness or swiftness. Trial and error is the very best way to raise any young creature. Fortunately, if you find your pet learning tricks don't suit you, it is possible to have your pet forget them, allowing you to truly customize each bird to your liking. Excellent. It's just like, wow, this game. The only thing that I can really say about this game most of the time is, wow, this game exists. Somebody made this. You can only have one pet active at a time, but you may carry as many eggs as you like. To change your active pet, just equip a different egg, and then blow your battlebird whistle to call it into action. Should your pet fall in battle, all is not lost. They will immediately retreat to their egg, but they are now wounded and must be brought back for healing. This is definitely not Pokemon in any way. But what if I fail to reach you? Of course you're going... Of course you're going to live forever, but if you don't, your eggs will be kept safe here in the ranch. Take heed, your pets will always match your level. Tough, swift, melee, range scores remain the same, but low-level Dungeonmans won't be running around with a high-level pet. That's the basics. I'm sure you'll pick up the rest in practice. Let's start looking at eggs. It appears that you do not have a battlebird whistle. You'll need one of those to command your pet around in the wild. I have tossed one carelessly on the ground for you. Go ahead and pick it up. Let's get to it. All right, so now take a look at the mysterious egg you dropped off earlier. Pick up the egg and equip it, and use your battlebird whistle. And now give your pal a name and prepare for adventure. All right, chat. What do we name our chicken? I kind of just want to name my chicken Max Verstappen for some dumb reason. But what do we name the chicken, chat? Or Max for Cluckum? Chickenmans? Chickenmans? Shmickenmans? Is that how you say that? Max for Wingman. I would go Flappin'. Flapp'em? I wonder if there's a chicken name generator on the internet. Okay, you know what? Let's roll back the Max Verstappen idea, because I kind of don't. I'm not that serious about actually wanting to do that. So instead of that, chat, what's your favorite way to eat chicken? If you're going to eat chicken, what's the best way to do it? While I click some cookies. For completely irrelevant reasons. Just bought 2 alchemy labs, and 2 more wizard's towers. Well, obviously whoops. Why do I keep hitting that button? Because I have it. All right. Well, let's name him Terry Cluckins. How's that? I mean, caps is fine. Don't worry. I would also be desired to. I would also desire to post that in caps. All right. So we are now Terry Cluckins. Excellent. We now have a familiar. Stay close, little buddy. Run wild and free. Don't use your powers. Use all of your primal fury. Jump to me right now. Go kill this target. Open character bird sheet. Excellent. This is a level 5 Terry Cluckins. You did, yes, Hobo. Also, I was asking you what you thought of Qualies, but you vanished and left me hanging for like 7 minutes, and then like we just kind of moved on with our day. But we now have a chicken named Terry Cluckins, who is my level 5 chicken. To battle! It's not a pig, crispy bacon. Yeah, unfortunate. Something interesting out yonder might be a pretty good haul for someone like you, assuming monsters don't get... Okay, sure. We just grabbed created a quest for ourselves. I want to test out Terry Cluckins. Huh. Thought that it would have spawned on the overworld. Suppose not. Onto the adventure in the destroyed towns. In the thick trees and long shadows make it difficult to spot trouble, but you hear a rustle and bustle of enemies around you. As you approach a clearing, I'm going to avoid that encounter. And still got P1. Huh. Yeah, Rip Williams. I saw that much. That made me real sad. I mean, come on, they have to pay back. Obviously, the monkey's paw curled after last race, you know? And now they're paying back the karma. I'm just pouring some coffee for myself. Company coming. Well, you take care of that company, Taylor. You have a fun Saturday. Because it is Saturday. All right. Oh. I was just wondering what those were. Dairy chicken's egg. That's way too goddamn silly. I'm trying to find that whistle. Where did it end up in my inventory? I don't actually know. No, they can stop trying. I mean, did he? Did that come out officially? Also, I hope Kimmy's okay. I'm assuming he's okay because, like, I haven't really heard much, but... Well, I mean, then we don't know. I don't know. I wouldn't be that surprised if, my chicken just murdered a fool over there. Did you see that, chat? Fucking just murdered a fool. Battle poultry not to be clucked with. But sources say that Hamilton was informed that their choice of teammate, the choice and is not very happy. And he said previously that he'd rather keep Botas as his teammate. Well, obviously he wants to keep Botas as his teammate because he doesn't want to actually have to compete with his teammate. No offense to Botas, I kind of like the guy, but unfortunately he hasn't been putting on the greatest of showings. Gonna ignore the skull cap. All right, so just don't touch those. Oh. I touched it and it teleported me back to the beginning. Just waiting for my chicken to catch up. Oh, I see why I teleported. It's because my chicken stepped on it. Okay. And it teleported us both instead of just me. What happens if it's somebody like totally out of left field that no one's expecting that's not Russell though? Like they're like, yes, of course Russell's kind of the expected one for them to take, but what if they took somebody else? What if they just like took somebody that like no one is expecting? I kind of hope that. As much as I would like to see Russell win races. Get him, Chicky. K-Mag! Yeah, it's not going to happen, unfortunately, I don't think. I don't think we'll ever see K-Mag in F1 again. Same with Roman. Jesus to Mert confirmed. Yeah, I don't know. Ah, boy. There's a monster's here. Oh, it's not letting me wait because there's a monster just on the other side of the edge. That's bizarre. Okay, so the chicken running around like a mad lad is very funny. You're a bit colored? I mean, okay, that's fair. I mean, I'm Canadian, right? And I don't give a shit about the Canadian drivers, but... Although, what do we really have? We have Stroll and Latifi from Canada, so... I think my chicken just died. So do I use this? Okay, you're wounded. So I guess I have to go back to the academy to heal my chicken. Also, what is K-Mag doing now? I know that Grosjean went to Indy. What even is K-Mag doing now? So yeah, he's also in IndyCar then? Yeah, I don't know. There's a teleporter right there, which I really would rather not use. Stamina potion 2. Ooh. Also, I should probably actually level up. Call down the light of the Cyprian cross to pierce your foes, and it deals half melee, half starlight damage. And what does this do? Your man-at-arms banner now also prevents you from being moved by outside forces. That's lovely, especially against these twits. Bye, I guess? That little dude just like flew past the screen. Yeah, I mean, I watch F1 and Extreme E, so... Although I need to watch the most recent Extreme E race. I just don't have much time to watch other, like, motorsports, and most of the American sports don't really interest me. Gronger the Wistful was a Dungeonmans of some power. The courage and fire of great heroes burns hot, and the power here is so great that there lies one of Grongo's the Wistful's implements of battle. They still talk about Grognar the Wistful in the Academy Rec Room. The legend will never die. That's a bunch of XP. kind of just did a corpse run. I miss having the chicken already because the chicken... A gelatinous cube steak. Hey, chat, that's the icon for a gelatinous cube steak that I can feed to my burb. Which is kind of awesome. But yeah, now when I start new runs, I will have a burb to feed, but the burb starts at level 1. It's not like the burb's gonna just carry me or anything. Still need to level the burb and keep burb safe. Let's see how much damage you take. A lot. I have a feeling you hurt, though. Picked up some shoes. Those are better than the ones I had previously, so I will wear them. Ow! That has a fully automatic crossbow. Ouch. That was kind of a lot of damage in kind of a short period of time. I was expecting that dude to, like, have a lot of HP and be kind of strong, and then he just, like, popped on that wall. EV. Bonk. Well, that's a... I didn't even know you were streaming. Hi! What's up, Jim? And Raiders. How's friends? We're, Chat, can I get beers for the Raiders? We need, like, 21 of them. 21 people just piled in. I mean, I'm sure that you guys know what this game is, right? Like, do I need to do standard raid things, or do I just say, hi, I suck? Because we just got our first chicken, and then it went and died. Because I haven't messed with any of the battle poultry stuff, so that's all new to me. Which is definitely not Pokemon, I'm pretty sure. But we had 2 runs of me kind of remembering how this game works, and now we're kind of playing for realsies. We are as a little, you know, bannermans or bannerwomans. We're slowly leveling things up. That's us currently. This game looks interesting. What is it? Well, you see, it's a roguelike, dungeon crawler. Yeah, no, I mean, it like just ran off and like got stuck in a hallway by itself, and clearly had a big epic battle because I got a lot of gold and a lot of stuff died, and then it was just like, well, it's dead. And I'm like, well, okay, but now it's okay. It's like you said, it's only wounded, and I have a steak to feed it whenever we get back, wherever that ended up. There it is. Yeah, I have a gelatinous cube steak to give it, so that's good. We'll increase its toughness by 1, so it'll die slightly slower next time instead of immediately. It's the latest Battle Royale. I'm waiting for someone to make a Battle Royale roguelike. Can't be that difficult, right? My favorite enemy in the video game. It's the last one that killed me. In the last like run that I had that was like going well, one of these killed me. Because they do that. Let's just door spike that and heal. It's like in a kind of intimidating amount of damage. Take turns in order. Oh, you could do simultaneous turns. But yeah, if some fucker decided to stand up and take a leak, then that would take a while. Yes, absolutely. I drew the shark. Yeah, I was watching Jim fix the door the other day. So now I'm wondering. Yeah, that burn damage is helpful. Yeah, no, they'd have to have some sort of timer or something, but you could do it, I think. Or maybe just don't do 100 people. Maybe do like 21 or something. You didn't push that yet? Well, so door spike's still busted. Oi. Not a fan of that. I mean, I feel like healing here is like maybe not even what I need to do. Just need to back up and do that. I don't know what you were, but that hurt. Not a fan. Wait, what? That's a lot of damage. Ouch. I'm like suddenly like being super cautious because you know, like when you get to those spots where it's just like, oh man, this is actually really bad. Is suddenly how I feel now. Bleh. That I still almost died. Am I just dead here then? Like I'm sitting at 1 HP every time I heal. I don't know if that's going to do anything because they're wasps. Why am I assuming that wasps are going to be a summon or are going to be immune to bees? I have a feeling I'm going to die here. So if we're dead, rest in peace. Not dead. Holy fucking Luya. Shoutouts to bees. I don't believe I've ever actually used bees on wasps before. As somebody who no, I'm just healing because of all those potions. As somebody who was raised by a mom who was obsessed with bees, I know one thing about bees and wasps, and that's wasps kill bees. Oh hey, more steak. A big-assed bee steak. Bees also kill wasps with small sacrifice. True. And I'm pretty sure that the bees please is actually just like suicide bees, you know? Ow. Don't really like, you know, just taking free damage. Just wait for a second back here. Get over here. I've actually died to those guys before, just like building stuff around you and then you can't escape for whatever reason. Ow. Now I can take a break. But welcome, Raiders. To anybody who's coming in, if you haven't seen my streams before, I generally play a ton of Dwarf Fortress, like an upsetting amount of Dwarf Fortress. But I play like traditional roguelikes and then games that interest me. And that's kind of what we do here. So hi. But yeah, today was kind of like a toss-up of things, and I couldn't decide if I wanted to play Cogmind or Caves of Cud, so I just like split the difference and decided to play this instead. Ouch. Also ouch. I'm like concerningly low. Just gonna go up here and just wait. Oh, I see the monsters that the game thought was there. It was the stuff that the worker bee had summoned. Eh. But yeah, something that will never get old for me on Twitch is streaming a game and then getting rated by the developer of the game. That's always going to be funny to me. You watched a documentary about Japanese honeybee that was able to kill the Japanese wasps, and the trick that they used was awesome when they spot the wasp. When the scouts scout the wasp, they lure it in, and they have a very special metabolism to kill the wasps. The wasps die at 42C, and the bees die at 43C. Huh. What? Wait, so they just, like, swarm it and then kill it with their body heat? That's wild. What the fuck? Man. Shit. Yeah, I didn't know that. Our Herald Triumphant Banner now causes enemies to deal less damage with magic attacks when you are in range. I kind of want this, though. And it's mana potion. I want this one. Healing potion 2. And let's also put armor potion over top of healing potion 1. And then move. I don't know. The most recent like documentary of that kind that I've been watching through is Our World in Color, which is like, you know, Sir David Attenborough at his finest, right? But it's all just like what animals see from their perspective. And there's this whole chunk about bees and the fact that they can see ultraviolet light. And it's fascinating because it's like there are spiders that are invisible if you can see ultraviolet light, and they like blend in with the flowers. So to us they're perfectly obvious and they just like pop out, but to a bee just can't see it. And so because the spiders just look like ultraviolet at a distance, they think, oh, that's a very, very, very nice flower, but in reality it's a flower with a spider that wants to eat you. And they just land and immediately behead them. Let's just burn you. Burninate! Now, I'm actually going to door spike this because I need more stamina. And that's a boss room. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ow. Okay. You I can just kill. That's not too big of a deal. But that tiger I actually need to, like... Or tigers? Family of Chat, how do I refer to the triple tiger? Is it a tiger? Is it tigers? Is it tiger fam? Is it... What's your favorite way to hunt bees then, Radio? Oh, right. Yeah, I died in here once. Triger. Okay, fair enough. A pride. It's a prideful bunch. Take pride in knowing that you'll be among my greatest victories. I mean, the last one was right there, right? I can't remember when that was. That was a while ago I did that. All right, so... Donk. Da-da-da-dum. What? Can I not use... Oh, there isn't a valid... That's not a valid target? I kind of wish I could see the HP bar from here. Because I can't see his HP. Ouch. Okay, now I see your HP. All right. And there you go. Oh, really? You didn't have more? I like the Triger. We'll call them Trigers. I mean, they probably have a name that I could actually read, but... chalk another one up for the mighty order of the Dungeonmans. Scoop of the loot! And think about how you will bring all your friends that don't get killed by whenever trash is left in the room. Meantime, you started getting into Hearts of Iron 4. Yeah, you were saying that. The Italians and some good luck fighting, taking Yugoslavia, but then the big boy Germany was too much. You know, it's always funny. You know, who needs, like, video game lore when you just have real life lore? Ow! Just stop. Oh, potato ice cream sandwich. I remember potato ice cream sandwich. Rest in peace, potato ice cream sandwich. Thanks for the flag, I suppose. Drink. Oh, they are called Triger? Anyway, that's clear. Now we go get our Tommy Cluckin back, which is the next chicken I'm gonna name. If I can figure out how to do that. I'm sure it's not too difficult. I'd like to... Could you heal my wounded pets? There you go. Excellent. So now... Man, that's a lot of steak. I'd like to see your specialty bird item shot. Anyway, let's just go identify stuff, and then I'll figure out how to feed stuff to my chicken. Hey, Cooler. How is you? Speaking of people who need subs, Cooler needs sub, because he drew all of these emotes. +2 strength, +2 skills. Ooh. Ooh. I might actually use that. Although it doesn't have the blazing, but I could put the blazing on it. Because this one's just +2 strength and +2 skills. Add 1d6 +2 melee damage. Actually, I think this one's better. Thanks, animal. Also, chat room, investments are open if you want to invest your tickets. You're almost at 1 sub for every day of the year. That's kind of crazy, actually. Just melt it all down. Don't even care. Because I'm also one of those weirdos that tries their best to not use extra upgrades for things. Although I might keep this one around, I don't know. All right, yeah, I also have to talk to you again. And got some relics I'd like to get rid of. And now I think we can head south. Nyong. Also, that was a 6 months worth of sub. I need to note. So that wasn't just animal gifting 1 month of a sub. That's Cooler's now subbed to my channel for the next 6 months. So, hell yeah. Cheers, man. Thanks a ton. For anybody who doesn't know, Cooler did all of the art on this channel. Cooler drew it, more or less. The Badmans is going pretty good. Our powerful Dungeonmans is a polearm user, so I run around with big poles with arms on the end, and I stab things. And then they die, hopefully. So pretty good, I say. Well, this is new to me, anyway. How do I summon my chicken back? I think I may have accidentally thrown away my whistle. I don't know how to get it back. Iron toe kicks. What? This place seems wholesome and happy. Zombies, it seems. They don't seem to have much HP. They also don't seem to give much XP. The shameful zombie man's dies. Across the great, gently rolling hills, a group of foes appears on the horizon. You meet them in the field of battle. All right, well, we're up to dangerous. Last words of the Patriot. Stay up and steal the spells at bay. Could war at least blaze on no more? No one knows who lives today. E. More of a G kind of person. Yeah, this seems a little strong. I think we should leave. Head back north. Just kind of curious. But this is mundane. It's like I've got mundane or I've got dangerous. That's adventurous. That seems a little better. Let's just rest real quick and dive back in here. Go through this these schmeamful zombies. At least they die real quick. Make some Badman's kebabs. I mean, that's for my chicken. If I could figure out how to resummon it. Because, yeah, I'm starting to think that I accidentally... Oh, there it is. There's my clucker. My battle chicken. Considering how weak these skeletons, or not skeletons, these zombies seem to be. Sorry, that's not going to get old for a while, I think. It's my people, chat. Look at that. Let's get you, because you're ranged. What, in this game? This game kind of negates its own grinding. So I don't really know how to answer that question because there isn't really any of that. It's just kind of a game that you play through. You start north and you move south. And as areas become too easy, it kind of skips them for you. So there really isn't any grinding. Unless, like, you want to, but you don't need to. Unless you're talking about some other game that I'm confused about, but... Get him, Terry Cluckins! Oh shit, so all these are chests. Neat, this might actually be a pretty good spot to just run to. Shambling bone sword steak. So I'm feeding steaks to my chicken to make my chicken stronger. This is a video game, chat. Find me another video game where you feed the steaks of your enemies to your chickens. And my Terry Cluckins has leveled up. Fire Lance of Searing Lava in a straight line. 25 fire damage. Damn, that's quite a bit of damage. The clock. That's one more. Eat up, little birdmans. Okay, now we're in adventurous. Also, this game doesn't really have any min-maxing. This game has 4 stats, and they all automatically level up when you level up. You dust off a collection of bad ideas for roguelikes. Okay. It's breaking a few fourth walls there. It's very Pokemon, yes. The bottom of the dusty pile is a controversial novel. Because you can, like, level them up and breed them, but, like, I don't know. I don't really like seeing a mechanic in a game like that and immediately going, oh, it's just this, right? Like, I kind of made that exclamation already, and I kind of don't like that I did. Because, you know, there's lots of games that have creature breeding that are, you know, nothing like Pokemon. This is one of them. But yes, it does have a creature breeding system in it, where you level up chickens and breed chickens. But no, this game is extremely streamlined, which is one of its best things. Like, what would normally be like a dozen or so different stats and traits is baked into just a very few, which makes this game quite approachable. It's a very tome layout. It's very much a no bullshit kind of ethos when it comes to this. I keep expecting those statues to attack me, and they haven't yet, so. This game does, however, have some mechanics that annoy the crap out of me, like respawning enemies and stuff. But generally, it's a very enjoyable little game. Blood Ruby, what now? Well, now that's a cursed item. The Undead, True Things, Volume 1. Is that better armor? It's identical to what I currently have. The respawning enemies has made me quit this game a couple of times. But, I mean, the game also doesn't really want you backtracking, right? The game doesn't want you to fully clear every level, which is what I'm kind of, and I think a lot of roguelike players are programmed to do. We're kind of just designed to get to a dungeon and then fully clear it. And this game doesn't let you do that, but I get the feeling that this game doesn't want you to do that. Pretty standard for the genre? Not really, though. Like, out of every roguelike that I play, this is the only one that I play where I will be on a floor and enemies will respawn on that floor while I'm still on that floor. Like, if I leave the floor and come back and enemies have respawned, that's what I would gauge to be a bit more normal. But, like, I could completely clear this floor of this dungeon, right? I could completely find everything, kill everything, and then be resting and something will show up in front of me, which to me is very strange. But it's because the game wants you to go forwards, and that's fine. But it is very annoying. Lord Cucumber, what's up? It's good to see you, man. How you been? You a pain? Got a lot of HP. Got that chicken. Proof of strength. Sure. It's also my least favorite mechanic in ADOM. Angband respawns enemies once you've left the floor and come back, if I remember correctly. At least all the versions of Angband that I played did. Or it was more like Caves of Cud, where once you've left the floor, you come back, there's enemies again. My poor chicken. Yeah, I see. I've never really been into the Japanese dungeon crawlers. So, or rather, I just never played them. I have no idea. The chickens thing is a new mechanic. So I don't know if you can have multiples. Or new for me since I last played. It was a pretty recent update, the battle poultry. So I have no idea. Wondering. You know, I mean, do you want the honest answer or do you want the streamer answer? Because the streamer answer is, things have been pretty great, you know, yada yada, life's been good, blah de blah de blah. But in reality, I've been pretty shit. But you know, it is what it is. Find somebody who hasn't been pretty shit in the last 2-3 years, and I will be shocked. Life's lonely and boring. Maybe it's just the way this game does enemy respawns. Like, you know, I don't like just sitting here and complaining about this game because I do actually really like it. There's just a few small things that just annoy the ever-living shit out of me to a point where it just constantly comes up in conversation and it sounds like I hate this game, which isn't true. I don't trust these statues, though. Gee. There we go. Yakmak the Sundered. Join us, die once, then fight forever in undeath. Eternal strength. He said strength, not strength. What the hell? Must be a criminal. I'm gonna spend forever drunk on mead, relaxing on the beach before a sea of endless seasoned meat. Sorry. Okay, that was 19 damage times 2, not 1,919 damage, which is what I thought it said. I was like, that is a lot of damage, chicken. Holy shit. It was just two 19s next to each other when I thought it was... Okay. All right. What are you... What? I'm gonna... Oops. That's not what I wanted to do, but... Oh, you don't have that much HP. Should be fine. Let's let Cluckins tank it. Let the chicken do some fights with it. It's got that shield, though, which is brutal. Drink an armor potion and scroll of bees, please. Eat bees nuts. Got him. Hey, another egg. Yeah, see, like the way that Aliens RL does it, Cooler, for example, is there are vents on the walls. And if you stay in an area too long and clear too many of the aliens, it starts spawning more aliens. And Cogmind does something similar to this, where in certain areas, if you stay too long, stuff starts coming through vents. Like, if it was more of a, like, oh, this is a specific spot in the dungeon where enemies can come out of, that, to me, makes sense, and I understand it, and I can deal with it. But when it when I walk into a room and I clear a room and there's no doors into that room, I leave the room and then walk back into the room and there's 2 guys in that room, that annoys me. And that's what this game does. On the same floor, same clear, same route through the same level. Like, that annoys the crap out of me and always will. But, I mean, I tolerate it because the game's fun, so. Just like I tolerate some of the text in places that I can't read. Specifically, the dark blue text is really difficult to read because of the shape of the font. But, you know, I just... Chicken attack. Yes, the most relevant sound command for this game. The most relevant sound command. Page pinned in Valor. Have you seen the cost of those textbooks? That's a bunch of gelatinous cubbles. Got him, chicken. I mean, you guys are trying to make me rant. Nyum. Nyum. I do love the music, though. Cluck? What would that just be? Just a bunch of chickens clucking? Someone just commented on one of my videos, or one of my long death episodes from like a few weeks ago, and they just said, your ability to recall random factoids at just the right times is impressive. Apparently I have an ability to recall random factoids at exactly the right time, and they find it impressive. I will say that that is because of the amount of time I've been streaming. Yeah. All right, let's go down here. No, I would like to give you a new egg. But what do I do with the new eggs? I think that they're just protesting that I don't have a chicken attack, or not a chicken cluck command. I mean, yeah, we have that. Actually, no, I need to go melt crap down. Okay. I get it, I think. Keyword there is think. Melt it all down. There we go. Yeah, we only have a clucky ducky, and we just have a duck. No chicken sounds outside of chicken attack, obviously. All right. What do I want to do? That one. All right, so I'm storing an item in the vault. I melted a bunch of stuff down. What are we doing now? Off to the next area, I suppose. You should see the skills. We have strength, STREMF, skills, science, and foom. those are your stats. Those are the only stats that matter, really. Strength, skills, science, and foom. But like the thing is though, right? Wandering, like you know what they mean when you read them. Like, as dumb as some of them are, you know exactly what they mean when you read it. You're just like, oh, Crushonium, obviously. It's going to add crushing damage. These are all dangerous. Need something that's adventurous. Like that. What about you? All right, let's go here. Does it make it a co-op game? No. There is no co-op in this. The chicken is just a familiar. Ouchies. Give them all debuffs. That was a lot of damage. Good lord. Ouch. Once again. Whew. Bless that healing potion I just took. Saved my life. Sorry, chicken. Wow. Chicken winning. Oh. I get it. It's a coop game. You know. Although, camera didn't work for some reason, so. That one physically hurt. I love it. Chicken got him and I leveled up. Yay! Herald of the Triumphant Banner now causes enemies to deal less damage. Yeah, that's what we want. My chicken's doing work. Like, we almost died at the start of this dungeon, and it was literally because of my chicken that we survived. So shout out to Terry Cluckins. We'd be dead without ye. Axon, do you play this game? I can't remember. Hey. Not a fan of that. But now this area is actually better for me. Oh, you can't stand this misspell. You can't stand the humor. I gotcha. See, I like that stuff because that's my sense of humor. Hey. They should add a grammatically correct mode, which just fixes all of the misspellings and intentional typos in this game. For all you grammar Nazis out there. Can you still call someone a grammar Nazi in 2021 and not get in trouble? Because, man, that would be a shame if I can't. Bonk. Get him, chickie. I don't think it's not allowed. Fair enough. Man, this chicken's doing work. Good God. It's just like fucking wrecking fools. Came in like a wrecking cluck. What? He just died. Okay. But yeah, no, the thing is, Roadblock, in regards to the Coop joke, I'm so used to people like legitimately asking if random dungeon crawlers are multiplayer. It's like, oh, can you co-op with your friends in this? It's like, no. No. If I wasn't so used to that, then I probably wouldn't have been like thrown off by that. Charged up a big attack and my chicken just blocked it. That's funny. Burninating. It just said burninating, so I have to look. Looks like my blazing hero is still better. Deal minus 34% melee damage plus 25% range damage. Sometimes sets enemies alight. I think I will keep the blazing hero, Grognar's Wistful, Gellight, Mollard plus 4. I'm keeping that instead. Ow. Am I still only on the first floor of this area? Jeez, I need a ladder down. Seems kind of like foul play. Well, it lets me watch the fight abreast. Too much? Was I trying too hard on that one? Or the enemies get to fight abreast. I mean, if you had the option of taking a battle chicken into battle in a real war, wouldn't you? I mean, I would. Oh, there's my way out. Of a chicken one-shotting a rat today? Did it just like peck it in the head and just insta-give it or something? that. That's not gonna get old anytime soon. It's like, oh, you're charging up a big attack, and you're dead. Let's feed my chicken a bit, shall we? Oh, did I equip the wrong egg? Yes, I did. There we go. Let's rehatch you. Eat up, little burb. Furious Rush, a monster that won't stop biting. Hungry burb. Hold on, I will watch that in a second. Oh. Keep accidentally equipping the wrong thing. There we go. Some people are stuck in their ways. Roadblock. It doesn't one-shot it, it fights with it for quite a bit. What are you talking about? It got a few hits in before it one-shot it. Like, yeah, it gets it, but that's not a one-shot. The rat got like 4 hits in on that chicken before killing it, before the chicken killed it. So I don't want to stream this, but like that rat got more than, and also there was 2 chickens. Like, I don't know. That's okay. Hold on, I'm gonna count. Rat comes up, chicken's there, yada yada. You probably also still use Windows 7. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's 4 hits that the rat gets in before it one-shots. So no, you lied. Didn't one-shot it. It 5-shot it. It did get owned, yes. This is for sure. That rat got wrecked, but that chicken fucked up that rat. I think the rat was trying to run away. Kind of seemed that way anyway. The rat just realized that it fucked up. Don't like the slowing stuff here. It's kind of annoying. I was about to say, where did my chicken go? Found it. All right. There's a gem down there that I need. Need to make sure I have antidote. Yeah, it kind of seems like the rat thought that it could take the one chicken and kind of didn't realize what it was getting itself into. I think that the that rat's sense of awareness was just kind of minimal, and then it kind of got caught off guard and then ran into hard times beyond that point. That's kind of what it seemed like to me, but regardless, the chicken did win. Farm MMR. I mean, yeah, the barnyard has some pretty strict rank requirements in order to survive. It is known, in fact. Where am I headed? I was like, why'd the game suddenly run slower? It's because my chicken's just destroying the local wildlife over there. Ow. Okay, well, I just learned that those do not hurt me, even though there's effects on the ground form. So that's good. Chicken does not friendly fire me. Ooh. That's almost potentially a better thing than what I'm currently using. Dun, dun, dun. Ouch. I think I can just hit you. I'm just gonna walk away briefly. Let my chicken do some work while I kill these. It's all the poisons that just stack up. Just kind of hurt over time. Dire, thanks for the raid. That was the UHC stuff. You guys don't know Dire Dwarf. Dire Dwarf is one of my teammates. He's recently come onto the day shift. He's been playing some Tarkov recently, as well as some other interesting games that you may or may not be interested in. I recommend you go give him a follow. Hope your stream was good, Dire. We're Dungeonmans, and we are killing the bad mans with our Dungeonmans, with our spear and powers of light and turbo-powered murder chicken. This game takes itself very seriously. I'll say Spafar. Chat, can I get a couple beers for the lurky raid there? Get 'em, Clock'ems! Ow! Those dudes hurt. Turbo Goose? No, it's definitely a chicken. Turbo-powered murder chicken. See? It's right there. It's Terry Cluckums. That's what chat named him. And I need to keep Terry Cluckums alive, because Terry Cluckums is a large portion of my DPS. All of that fire is coming out of my turbo-powered murder chicken. And if turbo-powered murder chicken dies, which they might, we need to go back to the academy and heal it. Let's give Scaly Lizardman Captain Steak to Terry Cluckums, which heals him. And Terry Cluckums has gained a new power, which is when you are near death, your pet may let forth a victorious cry that spurs both itself and you into hasted action for a few rounds. See? I have a chicken. Bird up. Bird up. What's a cape? Can I use that? No. Did you just get more or less interested in this game, Pilot, with the knowledge that I have a murder attack chicken as my friendly? Familiar. Just rest until healed. Pois é. Viridian helmed punchbiter steak. I can't hear the word Viridian without thinking Caves of Cud. That chicken's leveled up, my dude. I feel like we might need to just run. Well, when you hear the word Viridian, you think of VVVVVV? We've been taking good care of our Terry Cluckins. These things kind of do a lot of damage. I don't like it. So do you think of VVVVV because there's a lot of V's in Viridian? Cluckums, get it. Thank you. Jeez. Is Viridian? Huh. Yeah, no, a lot. The Caves of Cud loves the word Viridian. Viridian Watervine. God. I was waiting to melee that, and then the chicken just got there first. Oh, really? Yeah, I never played VVVVV because it's just not my kind of game. Not super big on that kind of platformer. I have been told that it is a very good one of those, however. Ouch. I'm just waiting and getting my HP and such back. So's my chicken, to be fair. Thanks for gifting all those subs, Animal. Seriously. And thanks for being rad, dude. You have a good night's sleep, yeah? And don't get mobbed by the crowds of crazy Max Verstappen fans, yeah? Stay safe. Closing a few tabs that I don't need open, and checking Cookie Clicker, because, you know, that's a very important thing to do. Do need 1 trillion cookies. We're getting there. I should just wait for a trillion cookies and grab us a portal. Although, I could just buy a bunch of those and just get to a trillion faster. Grab a couple more grandmas as well. You will outrace the crowd. You better, man. Be safe. Also, for anybody here who plays chess, because I know a lot of people play chess these days, I made a chess room on the Discord because I had 2 people in one day ask me to make a chess room. So I made a chess room. So if you play chess and want to talk with people on my Discord about chess, you can do that now. I mean, you theoretically could before. There's just now a spot for that specifically. Those things are annoying, those little poison snakes. I feel like I got a shit ton of loot. Chat, someone say goodnight to Animal. For his generosity. Dude deserves a fucking round of applause when he shows up and leaves. Ouch. Ouch. You need 22 stamina to use that now? Come on. You've met your match. My chicken. My chicken also has that super annoying dash ability that some enemies have now. Ow. Oof. That's scary. That's scary. Okay. Now we gotta... Also, chat, how are we enjoying Dungeonmans? Especially those of you who've maybe seen none of this game before. What do you think? You enjoying watching some Dungeonmans? Do you have any thoughts or things that you would say? Things I should do differently to make the game easier to watch? What is that? That I just picked up. No, it's a war axe. Okay. I think I'm gonna put on that mantle. Gives me less dodge, but that's okay. This feels like a boss fight. Also, chat investments are open if you want to invest your tickets. You have a lot of it. Lizardman's Pope. Alright, so we're fighting the Pope of the Lizardmans. Chicken, can you bring him back over here? That would be helpful. This chicken's actually being kind of a pain. Keeps knocking him out of the way. Wait. Keeps pushing him out of my banners. And we're dead. So the little poison bubbles on the ground spawn baddies. Sads. Is what it is, though. Here's what it is. I mean, to be fair, we were kind of in a pretty scary zone. I had 39% of my max health. I probably should have used the one level 3 potion I had. It took 115% of my maximum health. Yeah, 40% of my health in one turn. That's like almost tome level of what? I kind of thought I was okay, but I also like the slime seemed to be making me move at half speed. But is what it is. It's fine. Trying to decide what I would like to do. I think I might take it easy today, chat. I've got a meeting at early in the morning and an F1 race tomorrow. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna call it after that today. Not a bad run, but I still need a vacation real bad. To be honest, I really need a vacation. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna take it easy today, guys. We'll do a full-length stream starting at normal time tomorrow. Not sure what we'll do tomorrow. Probably more roguelikes. Hi, stupid. I'm just ending. Just ending. Also, thank you very much for checking out a sub when I was offline the other day, stupid. Means a lot, man. But yeah, I don't know if Stoned Hobo's around, but Hobo, if you're down, I'd be down to play some Aliens tonight if you want. But yeah, all that being said, thank you very much everybody for hanging out. Tonight's the sort of night where there might be a night stream. We'll see. It depends on if I end up napping or not. But keep an eye out. You never know.